What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the MAC, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Zips will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down 6. So South Carolina's offense will be first on the attack. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to go up top. Makes the catch down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Excellent job by this defense. You know they watched the tape last week. This offense was humming. They were clicking. They were in rhythm. You knew they would be aggressive, and they are in the first drive. Great discipline in the back end. Shows up, shows out, and creates the first takeaway of this football game.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. There he goes to the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it on first and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got his man on the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then going over the top. Makes the grab down the middle. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got him downfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Zips decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He gets a block. Touchdown Gamecocks. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. The whole thought process is just get the ball back and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. And last time they punted, it went back for 6. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Zips send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He fires one deep over the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Keeps looking downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. The Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In a world of trouble from the start and a massive loss on that play. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. The give. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played 1. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The Zips will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds the tight end. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets open down the middle. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the score. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points of this defense. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down. Looking for more. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The 20. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Trying to pound it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. It's our force to settle for the field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll try the right side. Crosses to 40. Turning it on. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've done...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
He'll return it from the 50. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Wants to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
He's got his man across the middle. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him.
Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's looking to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Zips will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Off the play fake on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Gamecocks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And this offense is clear. We're not done. We got the lead, but we're going to come out in this second half, and we're going to be explosive, create some big plays, and they do. On the first drive, setting the tone, saying we are going absolutely nowhere.
South Carolina, 50. Akron, 6.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Zips will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he was looking for the pick 6. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
And the Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they are going to disrupt everything.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 15. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the ring. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Gamecocks in the hurry up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a set.
Touchdown Gamecocks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Akron and has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Looking to throw on 1st down. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go.
Pulls in the deep ball. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference, defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And the Zips line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab inside the 30. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away to buy time. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Let's go! Let's go!
Gives it on the option. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. We open the final period with a third down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. The hand to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
That ball is caught. One hand grab. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take another shot here. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's not afraid to go deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And you got to wonder if this offense is trying to run the score up because they're blowing this team out. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because
they got him for the sack and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on fourth down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guy.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room.
Brings it down on the right side. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. He had a whole host of defenders he had to dodge in the backfield. The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Another incompletion on third down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Dead center perfect.
Let's not say they cut into the opposite of that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Out of the end zone. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think
he lost one down the sideline. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. It's caught downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
South Carolina.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Snap in the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now, after the incompletion, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they cap it. to improve this field position.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive linemen? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Coleman. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like it.
There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of...
He's going for it all. He's got it on the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially with these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
The give on the inside. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Zips decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Looking for a man. It's Coleman. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game.